on YouTube? Alpha12 here. I'm going to show you another deck. This is my Frog Monarch deck. Um, just another deck that works, and I enjoy using it. To start off, we have Arcana Force 14 Temperance. Um, this card is really just used to, you can discard it and reduce all battle damage from the battle, so that's always good. Next we have Battle Fader. Battle Fader, once again, you know, you get attacked, you can just special summon it, end the battle phase. On a direct attack, though. So that's always good, and, get a monster out there to sacrifice for the Monarchs. Next we have Caius. Caius is my favorite of the Monarchs, because, you summon it, boom, remove the card from play. It doesn't necessarily have to be a monster, but if it is, and it's a dark monster, that's an easy, that's 1,000 damage to the opponent's life points. And it's also pretty powerful, so I enjoy using it. Next we have Cyber Dragon. Um, just really to special summon if, your opponent has a monster. So it's always good to have. Then we have DD Crow. DD Crow is, it's useful to, get rid of a pesky card in the graveyard. Um, if he has a card that, if his, if his deck relies on the graveyard, you can, get out one card, stuff like that. Okay. Next, we have Gores. Gores, he's self-explanatory, just for more protection. Get a high-powered monster out there once you get attacked. Now we got Jinzo. Jinzo, self-explanatory again, really, stuns the opponent, can't activate trap cards and face up trap cards. Boom. Then we got Light and Darkness Dragon. Light Darkness Dragon's good because it can negate a trap, spell, or an effect. You do lose 500 life points, but it is good, you know. So next we have Next we have Mobius. Now Mobius is good because when you summon it, you can get rid of 2 trap or spell cards, face up or face down. So that's always good. Um, or yeah. So so they all have pretty high attack. Now we got Ryza, 3 Ryzas. Um, Ryzas are, just the same attack and defense as the other Monarchs, but they can return 1 card on the field to the top of the deck. So if you have a super powerful monster, you can just get rid of it, which is always good. Oh, excuse me. Okay, next we have Substitute. Substitute is good, essential part of the frog deck. You can tribute a monster, special summon 1 frog monster from your deck, and it cannot be destroyed by battle. So you get another card out there. Can't be destroyed by battle. Um, get a good sacrifice for your monarchs. That's always good. Next we got Swap Frog. 3 Swap Frogs. Swap Frogs are essential all to the deck also. Um, discard 1 water monster to special summon this card from your hand. When it's summoned, send um, you can send a level 2 or lower Aqua type monster, which treat 1 frog, obviously, or not obviously, but that's who I would send to the graveyard. Then once per turn, you can return 1 monster you control to your hands and normal summon 1 frog monster in addition to a normal summon. So you can get Substitute out and then get another frog out to get it, can't be destroyed by battle, sacrifice it for the monarchs. Next, 1 Thestalos. Um, Thessalos is good, you know. When it's summoned, you can send one card from your opponent's hand to the grave. If it's a monster card, you inflict damage equal to the level of the monster times 100. So, you know, not a lot, but you can still get some damage out of the way. Next we have Tragodia. Tragodia really stable for defense. You know, you take damage, boom, special summon it out. You can sacrifice it for the Monarchs. So that's always a good card to have. And then, of course, two Treeborns. You know, they're in your grave. Excuse me. If they, you know, they can be used to sacrifice for the Monarchs. They're in your grave, and you don't have any spell and trap cards. You can special summon to sacrifice. So that's always good to have. One break control, obviously get a card to sacrifice. Um, creature swap. Creature swap is just good, you know. If you're stuck with those frogs out there and you can't sacrifice them for a monarch, you can always swap and then just boom, you have the advantage. Three enemy controllers, they're good because you know you can switch the position of a monster, a battle position. It's always good, and then you can tribute one of your monsters to take control of one of theirs, which is always good. One heavy storm, you know, essential, even though it's going to be banned soon, so don't want to have it in. One MST, I would have two, but ban's not up yet, so it's always pretty good. Next we have Nobleman of Extermination, which is, I think it's a great card. You know, you play it, destroy a spell and trap card. You know, if it was a trap card, then they have to get rid of it, which is pretty good. One Smashing Ground, you know, get rid of a monster, really pretty obvious. Um, three, three Soul Exchange, which is, you know, they're also an essential part of this deck. You can sacrifice one of your opponent's monster to get for one of your monsters, so you can get out. You know, if you're trying to get a Monarch or Lightning Darkness Dragon, um, you know that's how you can do it. I don't have the side deck, so I'm not going to show you the extra deck because the side deck has all the tuners, and this deck doesn't have any tuners. So, thanks for watching. Please leave suggestions in the comments, and comment, rate, subscribe. Alright, see you.